everybody, it's Bunny, and welcome to my monthly favorites video for the month of May. I know that this is the most cliche statement that I can possibly say, but can you guys believe that it is May already? April has 31 days, right? Wait, are we in April? No! Oh my god, May is over! What did I just say? Dude, I'm telling you what, the calendar means nothing to me anymore. I never know what day of the week it is, what month, what year we're in. A couple days ago I thought we were in 2107, so I just skipped 90 years into the future. Also, do you like my vest? It's really hot to wear it under these lights. It's totally unnecessary, but I'm wearing it to look tough. Does it make me look tough? Do I look tough? We're gonna get into all of the fun things that I enjoyed in May. I don't really feel like I have a whole hill of beans to show you guys this month, predominantly because I was gone for a lot of the month of May. I was in Florida for a very long time, and then after that my friend Haley came down for a week, and then I was hanging out with some other friends. I really needed to take a little bit of R&R this month before I lose my mind. I feel like May was overall a pretty good month. How did May treat you guys? Are you out of school yet? If you're going to school, are college classes over yet? I feel like when I was in college, I had already graduated by this point, but then again, I don't really remember anything. So before we get into the video, I would like to give a shout out to today's video sponsor, which is Audible. And when I say thank you, I mean a huge thank you. You guys, sponsorships on YouTube, us creators are so grateful for them at this point. So thank you so much to today's sponsor. I've been talking about Audible for a million months now. You guys know that I love this service, and even though this is a sponsorship, like I always say, Audible is a service that I do pay for myself. Audible has an unmatched library of audiobooks. They have more than any other audiobook service out there. Anytime I've found or heard about a book that I'm interested in reading, I can always find an audiobook version on Audible. Like I said, this month I've been doing a lot of traveling. We drove to Florida, so it was really nice to be able to have an audiobook to listen to make those super long hours from here to Florida whiz by. This month, appropriately, I was listening to Walt Disney. I think the long title is Walt Disney, The Triumph of the American Imagination. It's by Neil Gabler. My dad read this book a million years ago. I think the actual book version is like 800, 900 pages, and he said it was really good and it always looked interesting to me, so I figured we're going to Disney this month. And I was listening to it on the trip to Disney. I think he said that the book took 7 years of research to write. It's just really fascinating. If you love Disney and you're kind of more curious about like Walt Disney himself, then I really recommend listening to this book. As usual, you can check out Audible's service for yourself. You can go to www.audible.com/bunny. Check out the service for yourself. You get a free 30-day trial. In that free 30-day trial, you get to download one audiobook for free, and then that audiobook is yours to keep forever, whether you cancel the service or not. After the 30 days, you do start to get charged like any other service kind of thing, but try it. You'll like it. Once again, a huge thank you to Audible. And now let's get into my other monthly favorites. I told you guys at some point, somewhere on social media, that I had found a new sunscreen product that seemed to agree with my face more than any other sunscreen product I've ever tried. Generally, when I go to Disney, I end up suffering from a lot of pimples and breakouts, and I do think that's because all of a sudden I'm putting sunscreen on my face every day when I usually don't. I know technically I should be putting sunscreen on my face like every day, but I don't follow rules very well. This month I discovered this one by Origins, which is called A Perfect World. It is SPF 40. It is Age Defense Moisturizer with white tea. This stuff smells amazing, and as you can see, I've already dug in quite a bit. I wore it every day while I was at Disney. I honestly love the smell of it. I can't even describe it. It really doesn't smell like tea or sunscreen or anything. It's magical. It's not got that traditional, like very thick, gloppy sort of feel that sunscreen usually does, that I generally don't like because then I've got hair and it's like sticking in my face and my life is just a mess. Okay, same as my closet. Up next is another sunscreen. Why? Isn't that creepy, honestly, how my brain just like gets into a loop? It's like I'm almost like glitching and I'm like sunscreen and I can't like, do you know what I mean? Another sunscreen that I picked up from Walmart that I definitely, like, 10 out of 10 do recommend, especially if, once again, you don't like sticky, oily, thick, disgusting feeling sunscreens, then you're gonna love this one. So many sunscreen products. I feel like I do this every summer. Probably if you watch like last month's May favorites, I was like talking about sunscreen there too. This is by Australian Gold. It is natural, non-sticky, and I do believe that they say it is a powder sunscreen. It sprays. It sprays, yes. Woo! And you get this like really fine mist. And I will be honest, it does feel moist when you spray it, but it dries nearly instantly. And after the fact, it doesn't feel gross at all. That's where the powder texture comes in. This is the botanical one, and I feel like I picked up this one. I think that there were like 3 different options, and I think the options like had different smells and different SPFs. So I'm pretty sure I grabbed the botanical version because it had SPF 50, so I didn't really feel like I had to reapply that much during the day. I think it was around $7 to $12. That's a big gap. Next monthly favorite is sort of a fashion thing. It actually is very distinctly a fashion thing. It is 2 bags, and they are both from Tokidoki. You guys, I have always loved Tokidoki, and I feel like all of a sudden I caught the Tokidoki fever again. This one got sent to me. I opened it up in a PR mail unboxing this past month, and then this one I got from Dolls Kill. This one, you guys, I use as a little travel makeup bag. It's just very handy. Like, I use these a lot, once again, for traveling this month, and I guess that's why I used it for makeup, because it was so easy to just like sling on my shoulder. So adorable. This is called the Roma backpack, and I'm pretty sure that it is still available on Dolls Kill. Look at this little keychain it comes with, so cute. And this one, I think you guys were saying, is technically a diaper bag, and I ain't got no babies, but I do have a lot of junk that I feel the need to carry with me wherever I may so go. And look at this. I know I've showed it to you guys before, but I'm showing it to you again because it's so adorable. What if I just talked like that all the time? Would everyone unfollow me if I was like, hi guys, what's going on? I love it. Up next is a brush, and it's a dirty brush, but definitely a monthly favorite for this month. It is the One Sweep Wonder number 705 for Heavenly Skin, and I absolutely adore applying my blush with this. It just has such a nice, fluffy, light, makes blush application go so easy, and I even love the blush that's meant for it, which I don't have with me right now. I feel like this would be good for sort of like all facial products, contouring, highlighting, blushing. Last makeup-y type thing already. I feel like I really didn't get that much of an opportunity to experiment with new makeup this month, because I really generally don't wear makeup when I'm going to like Disney parks. Anytime I see anybody in the parks with like full face of makeup, adorable outfit, I'm like, how are you doing this? It's hot, you're sweating. I always go with a bunch of makeup and I have the best of intentions to put it on, and then I literally never do. There's that. The 2 products that I did really get into, it's actually one product, but it's the same product, but it's 2 of them, are the Kylie Velvet lip kits. And I was just talking to Haley about these the other day, and she said that she doesn't think these are kind of like doing very well. Like, they don't seem to sell out as much as the matte lip kits do, but I am in love with this texture, and you guys know how much I love mattes, so it's so odd that I would like some other lip texture more than a matte. These velvet ones knock it out of the park for me. First of all, I generally loved every color that has come out in the velvet line, and I feel like it's just shy of a matte. Like, it's not extremely wet feeling or creamy. It's not like a gloss at all. It's just a little bit less drying, in my opinion, than the matte ones. And I'm kind of trying to get more into lip products like that are not so matte, because my lips are always so dry. It's seriously a terrible problem. My two favorite colors that I've gotten so far, actually I have three of them that I like here. Harmony is probably my favorite one. This one came out a beat ago, I think sometime during this month, honestly, or late April. So that is Harmony right there. Loving it. The next one I like is very similar to that, and it is called Dazzle. Kind of seems like it has more orangey undertones, just a little bit. And then the one that I have on today that I have just instantly fallen in love with, and I've had this for a couple of days, but I know that they like just launched on the website, but I got them as PR like a little bit earlier. I keep meaning to do a swatch video of the entire new collection. I'm sure I will. This is called Poison Berry, and I have that on my lips right now, so I could have honestly just shown you my mouth, but I really like it. I feel like it's kind of like a more dark, serious kind of color, but it's not so dark that I feel like it's not good for any other season but fall. Last monthly favorite, second to last. You guys, I have to show y'all this, even though I already showed it on Instagram, and you guys know that I'm obsessed, but Dogman got me this present this month, and he is a little, he's the Suicide Squad Joker, but he's like a miniature. He's like a 6 scale figure because he is so, like, you can pose him so much like the 6 scale figures that we have, but he's really tiny, and he comes with a couple of different faces. I'll just go ahead and show you because it's so weird. You take his hair off, like his face comes apart, and then you just bloop, take his face off like that, so you can switch it and do like 3 different facial expressions. He comes with a bunch of different hands. I was getting so many questions about him when I posted the picture on Instagram. I think that you can find it on Amazon. Dogman got it for me at a local comic book store called Bedrock, so that's where he got it. But they're called, what is the brand? Nino Droids? But they have a ton of these little things. People were telling me that they have a Harley as well, and I know that they do like a lot of different like anime characters, comic book characters, and all of that jazz. So if you like it, maybe check Amazon. I don't know. I think that those are all of my monthly favorites. Oh my gosh, I actually did have an unfavorite this month, and I feel like I'm gonna complain. Oh, give me a minute. I need to let it out. Okay, I'm prepared to accept the dislikes that I'm gonna get for ranting about this, but you guys, it is heart crushing, and I'm trying to figure out where I can reach out to about these. I'm kind of just wanting to know if anyone else, if any other Swamp family member bought these, if they had problems with them, if there's any possible troubleshooting that I might be doing wrong. But I have tried to set them up, and we, like Dogman tried to set them up, and 3 of my friends tried to help me set them up. So I finally got a pair of Snapchat spectacles, and I love Snapchat, and I wanted these for so long. And this is kind of like a cool, like, I literally was going to order them the night before I magically received them in a PR package. Like, I had them in my cart, and if they had accepted PayPal, I would have purchased a set. And then the next day, I got them in an Origins PR package, and it was one of the most magical PR package experiences I have ever had. But you guys, they will not connect to my phone and I have no idea why. I've even tried setting them up like 3 different suggested ways, and the only thing that kind of bums me out is they say if you push this and there's a red light flashing, which I don't know if you guys can see, but every time I push this to try and do the initial sync, a red light flashes. And I think unfortunately I literally just got a broken pair, but I don't know how to switch them out or exchange them. And I really wanted to take them to Disney with me because I thought it would be so cool to do like first person, like on rides and stuff to share with you guys. But I don't even know how I could switch them out because like I don't have a receipt, I don't have a customer number, I don't have anything. We tried everything. I've tried resetting them. I've tried like leaving them charging overnight. Like I thought maybe they weren't charged up enough before I was trying to sync them, and absolutely nothing works. So I don't know, you guys. They look really cool though. I guess I can still just wear them as sunglasses. I'm hoping maybe you guys will have some tips to help me to set them up. So that's it. That pretty much sums up my month of May. I hope that you guys have had an awesome May. I hope y'all are ready for summer. I'm really gonna try and upload a lot more this summer than I have been. I'm trying to not let certain things that shall not be named discourage me. I'm trying to just wax on, wax off, live life. That is my month of May. Thank you guys so much for being here today, for hanging out, and for watching. If you're not already and you'd like to be, hit that button down below. Subscribe, become a member of the Swamp Family, and give an alligator its wings. Also, hit the bell if you would actually possibly like to be notified when I'm uploading. I know we're supposed to be telling you guys to hit the bell now. I just don't say that because I'm a creature of habit. I really like my outro. I've been saying it for like 4 or 5 years now. I don't have any desire to change my outro, but I sort of feel like change with the times or get hit by a speeding truck. That's kind of where we're at right now. Hit the bell! It sometimes works, I hear. Sometimes you might be notified. Also, if you want, you can like me on Facebook, facebook.com/graveyardgirl. Or you can follow me on Twitter, Tumblr, or Instagram @graveyardgirl. Same way it's spelled here. I love you guys so much, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Bye!